This week I have green African musk. This right here. You can find this at your local vendor who sells oils and fragrances. And when I say this will make you stand out, this will make you stand out. Green African musk is not Egyptian musk, as a lot of people who are familiar in the oil community, they say, "Oh, it's just Egyptian musk." No, green African musk. Whew, it's a different fragrance, and it smells so good. And all you need is a little bit on the skin. Rub it in. Put it where you want, your clothes, face, whatever, arms, hands, whatever, and it'll have you definitely standing out. Um, as far as colognes, something that I do like, very simple, Coach Platinum, Coach Platinum,
I like that
yeah,
bottle.
yeah, Coach Platinum, that right there, the Eau de Parfum, the Eau de Parfum is one of those you definitely want to have. Just a little stir here and there, and you be right in there. I'm telling you, you be standing next to people in line, they be like, "How you doing?" They'll smell you and just be like, "How you doing?" They want to spark a conversation because essentially what they want to do is they want to know what you're wearing. They want to know where you're smelling so good.
Mm.
So I either give them one or the other. I don't give them everything. I don't say I got a little bit of this on a little bit. I got a little. What you smelling? My first thing is what you smelling. What do you smell? Oh, you smell like. If I don't feel like telling them, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I have on.
So
That's
you just
exactly.
expect them. You expect them to be like, oh, I got some nodes of floral that that I smell.
Yo, you know what's funny that you say that is because that actually happened to me when I was at the mechanic shop waiting for my truck to come out of the shop. I was getting some work done. Another person came up, was paying for the work that just happened to his vehicle, and I smelt him, and I said, that smells like this, smells a little bit like that. And he was like, "Yo, you're pretty close, but you dead on." And I was like, "Well, what is it?" And he was like, "Oh, it was YSLY Parfum." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's the dark bottle. I used to have the light bottle, the EDT." And I started explaining everything. He was like, "Oh," he was impressed. So he was like, "You know what, buddy? Now, this is the real story." He's like, "You know what, buddy?" He said, "I'm gonna show you the bottle." He said, "Come with me in my car. I'm gonna show you my bottle." So, all right, show me the bottle. I'm like, "Oh, okay, you got that." He's like, "Yeah." He said, "Yo, you like this?" And I was like, "What's that?" And he was like, "Dolce Gabbana, light forever, blue." I'm like, "Light forever, light forever." I was like, "Let me try it out." Smelled it. I was like, "Yeah, it's not bad." He said, "You know what?" He said, "Here you go, buddy, for you." And I got the bottle right here. He gave this bottle to me for free.
Oh, that's dope.
So you never know
Good.
when you run into people and people know their stuff, the conversation can be endless
Yeah,
and
like minds thinking like.
beneficial.
Absolutely, for sure. Like that's
But
it's amazing. Like you said, you go out to vote, and people are, you want to make sure. If I know for me, I want to make sure everywhere I go. I always go out like I'm gonna run into my ex every time I go out, and
your
he's never gonna
ex,
see me. Yes, and I'm talking. Yeah, I always go out like I'm gonna run into my ex because I never want any of my exes, any of them, to be looking shabby, and I definitely want them to hear if they get close enough, I want them to know I'm smelling good. There's somebody out there is thinking I'm smelling real good. So I agree with you right there. You gotta present yourself, even if you just go into the polls to get your vote on.